Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 71 of my modded survival series. So far, I have been coming in here occasionally and checking up on this, and so far this is doing extremely well. Haven't had any power issues at all driven off of the wood from the wood farm. I disabled the turbine and the reactor down below. Had some issues with it. For some reason, the Buildcraft program failed. Oh, it looks like it started back up again. And for some reason, everything went haywire. I am actually going to turn this off, and as you can see, this is up to 230,000 RPMs. Not exactly sure why. Whoa. That is a lot of RF. That cannot be accurate. 3 million RF? What? Yeah? Yeah, so I am going to actually turn all of this off. It's kind of pointless to have it. Might as well just drain the power out. I mean, why not? So let me just turn that back on. It's not going to go anywhere. It's basically voiding all of that RF. But I'm kind of afraid of any kind of updates that would blow up the turbine and or the reactor if this goes above the red threshold up here. Because it says, if I look at that, get rid of NEI for a second. Rotors kept over speed for too long may fail catastrophically. So yeah, right now, fortunately, it's been disabled, but I imagine if I upgrade at some point, it will basically take out my base. That's what I'm assuming. But today, one thing that I did in between episodes is I turned on the Ender Quarry in the deep dark. I forgot about it, left a couple of days, and came back, and my entire AE system was filled up. Right now, I've been working on trying to process a lot of the overflow ores. If I look, you can see that I have like 18,000 gold ore blocks that are just sitting there. I went through all of the iron ore, and I have 460,000 iron ore, so I don't really need to run my quarry anytime soon. So I think I'm going to take this opportunity, since everything power-wise is self-maintaining. Constant supply of wood, no problem. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to play around with some of my side projects that I never finished, and one of them is going to be this little area. I had planned to make this go all the way up, this spiral staircase, and I never really got around to it because, good lord, trying to do this manually, it just kind of sucked. So, I think this looks better without the night vision on. Can kind of get a sense of what I was going with in here. But in today's episode, I actually want to try something out. I haven't tried any of this stuff since the updates, but with Buildcraft, there is a builder that I would like to try. So let me take a look at what it would take to create one of these guys. So here's a builder. And this is fairly simple. I can easily create the all of the parts for this. So let me go ahead and create a couple of gold gears and a couple of diamond gears. Done. And builder almost done. Just a land marker. Redstone torch. I think I'm going to need a few of these. So let me go ahead and... Ooh, I do not have any sticks. Let me go ahead and... let me just do redstone torches. Sure, why not? 30 will be fine. Builder. I do need some of these markers. I think I already have some, but might as well create a couple of extra. And what else was I missing? What are these things on the side? Just yellow dye. Do I have dandelions? I do. Let me just convert these. into yellow dye. There we go. That should be all I need for the builder. Cool. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do is create from these BC builders is the architect table. And I'll explain what all of these things are later, but let me just go ahead and craft them for now, just so that I can have them. So let me create a couple of gears and just create another one just because it's there. There we go. And architect table. There it is. And I need a blueprint. That should be simple. There we go. Architect table. Nice. Cool, cool. Alright, so now I also need... Well, that might be it, to be honest. I do need another blueprint or two, so let me go ahead and do that, just so that I can have it. And let me grab my markers. I think I actually need just the 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and come out here and see what we can do about marking off this area and create a blueprint for the spiral staircase. I've never done this before, as I mentioned just a while ago, so this may or may not work. I think I'm going to come in from this side. I'll place that guy right there. Ooh, is this solid? That might be solid. Did not realize that was going to be that way. One thing that I could do, just so that I can get my bearings behind the wall, I can actually use these land markers for positioning. And I think... I do not remember if the plans are going to be inclusive. Meaning, if I were to put a marker here, is it going to actually include that block right there? I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to put it on the outside. So let me come out here, and there we go. I am not sure how far to take this, so I am going to do the same over here. Just go back just a little bit into the wall. I can easily replace this with, oops, I did not grab that, with some stone. And this will at least pinpoint the position. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the lava there. I'm probably going to put lava blocks myself, but there we go. That right there is the position. Alright, so now I can put one marker there. So that marks that corner of where I want the blueprint. So let me go ahead and grab this guy. And I'll want to do the same over here. And this is going to be like right here. There we go. I think that was correct. So I am putting it 1 inside the wall. I know this is probably going to cause some issues, but this is all a big experiment for me anyways. Doesn't hurt to play around with the different options. There we go. There. Cool. So this side isn't completely filled, which is good. And I think I ran out of markers. Let me go ahead and grab the markers that were in here. There we go. Cool. So if I were to just right-click with my empty hand on that, it would just go between the two, and that's not exactly what I want. I need the third one way back over here. So I guess I need to think I may have mistaken that. I don't know. Let me figure out if I can do it this side. I might just do the blueprint from this back corner over here, since I already have everything needed on this side. There we go. That takes care of you. I guess I don't need any of this stuff anymore. My temporary scaffolding. There we go. And now I kind of need the other one turned on, to be honest, because everything is from this guy as being the center, and I got lost. So let me go ahead and grab the lever here. Some of this is probably confusing, but essentially what I'm wanting to do is create a block of this line all the way around so that I can incorporate the entire staircase. And I am not sure how far to go. And it's right here. So I'll probably just do it from right. Ooh. See if I can do this without causing too much problem. And I got stuck, of course. That looks about lined up. Excavator. And I might do it right there. Alright, so let's see what this does. So if I were to right click on this with my empty hand, I realized that I didn't put this one far enough back. So let me bring that back. Man, how long has that guy been there? Kind of curious, how long has he been there? Because I haven't worked on this in forever. Alright, so let me try moving that marker to right there. That should be correct. Let me try that again. Right click, empty hand, and that brings it up there. And if we come up here, we should be able to see the red lines going in 3 directions, although we can only see it in 2 because the down one's the same as that post. But this is supposed to be at least surrounding the entire area that the stairs are in. So let me go ahead and put an architect table down. I might have to adjust these later, but let me go ahead and place that down, and you can see that the red lines turned into the blue and black here, and that means that it essentially discovered the area that was defined by the markers, and it is going to capture this entire region into a blueprint. So let me go ahead and grab my markers so that they don't despawn. And over here, we'll want to give this a name. I'm going to call it Spiral Stairs. And rotate is on. I don't know what that means. Excavate means that it'll be able to remove stuff. I might actually turn that off so that it doesn't actually eat into my walls. That might actually be a good idea. Obviously, the mode's going to be survival, so we will have to... Creative allows all blocks. Survival ignores all unsupportable. Obviously, we'll want it in survival mode. And let's go ahead and do this. And we can see that it's actually creating a blueprint. It's reading all of that information in the area and putting it on this little piece of paper. There's really no way to see what's on the paper, unfortunately, at least as far as I'm aware. So now we actually want to set down a builder in the spot that we actually want this to be built. And here should be fine. Put the little blueprint, not that one. Let's put that blueprint in. Turn off any eye. And it looks like, I'm not sure why it's needing over 1,000 stone there and gravel. Maybe it's because of the internal inside the walls. But this might actually work. You can see that it's kind of overlay. And it's supposed to be going up. I'm not exactly sure how to tell if it's doing that. Might have to just come up here and break a few blocks just to see how high this is going to be. Here we go. Alright, so the top of the stairs is going to be right about here. Which, wow. That might actually be correct. I'm hoping that's correct. Because down here, it stopped at this line, which is the same level as, or one block above the floor. So that looks like it's correct. So it should be able to make the spiral staircase identical up to this point. So let's try this out. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is this may or may not work, but we'll see. So one thing that I can do, I don't know if I need the architect table there anymore. I don't think it actually hurts. So let me just leave that there for the time being. And come over here, and in my builder, this is going to need all of these different resources. So let me go ahead and just throw in my gravel. And it needs a bunch of these disordered stone bricks. So what I am going to do, I don't exactly know what to do about all of the fluids that it's going to ask for, but I should be able to at least... I don't know what to do about that either. I thought that this was supposed to not excavate, because that looks like it's going to excavate. Well, let's try this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try... put that back in there. Try to fill up at least majority of what it's asking for. I don't know what it's going to be able to do right now. I might actually require some power. So let me grab some stone, throw this in there. And it does look like it might need power. So what I can do, I should be able to ask for a tesseract, or maybe a dimensional transceiver, since I already have one of those. Throw that guy right there, and receive main power. I think that's still hooked up. Oh, yep, that seems to be doing something. I do not know what this is going to do. Hopefully it doesn't crash my world. I probably should have done a backup. See, and that's excavating. Maybe that's just because of... Yeah, this is where the lava goes. That is pretty cool. If this is going to work, this is going to be pretty cool. So let me go ahead and start supplying it with all of these other ingredients. I do need a bunch of stone bricks and disordered stone bricks, I think. Let me just create a few of these and see if I can do this on camera before I actually depart. There we go. Let me throw that in there. Can't really help you with the appetite. I'm not sure what to tell you on that one. But stone slabs. Doesn't look like I have any stone slabs. Oh, there we go. And it keeps moving on me. Let me see what this does. Is this actually building it? Whoa! Whoa. That is cool. That is very, very cool. This will be such a time saver. I didn't expect it to actually work this well. Alright, so it looks like it's just going to ignore the items that I don't give it. So let me go ahead and try this. Iron bars. These will need to be chiseled. So let me grab my chisel real quick, wherever that's at. Not sure where my chisel is, to be honest. I haven't used it in so long. Oh, there it is, right there in my inventory. Iron bars, and I think I used these guys. Throw that in there. Stone stairs. This is actually exciting for me. This'll be a huge save, a huge win if this actually works. I don't know what this. Oh, blood magic. That's funny. It actually captured that information as well. What else can I do? Disordered stone bricks. Disordered stone panels. Was that what I was asking for? That's small. This is the disordered stone bricks. Okay, so let me go ahead and put that in there. Disordered stone bricks. Cool. That took care of that. What is left? Oh, that is kind of interesting. Didn't expect it to grab that, but why wouldn't it? Right? Alright. Doesn't look like it's going to place the iron bars, which is kind of unfortunate. But everything else, wow. That is cool. Alright, so what else am I missing? I can actually do this build right here on camera. Stone brick posts. And I guess this is where I didn't actually finish. I should be able just to combine this stuff, right? Nope. Not as easy. Stone. Don't think I have any of those. What about my saw? Where's my saw? Cool. Pillar and post. Cool. That should do that one. Or wait. Ah, man. That is the wrong one. I'm going to have to combine that back. There we go. And there we go. Alright, cool. This one is the correct one, right? Stone bricks post. Stone bricks post. Might actually be missing waiting for some of this stuff like lava. Really not sure what to do about the other lava because I don't want to pump liquids into it. Can I use a bucket? Might be able to use just a bucket. Try this out. And one more. Can I just right-click you? Don't know what that did. Hopefully it's not spewing lava everywhere. I don't think that actually did anything unless it put the source block in here. I should probably scoop this guy up, but of course my blueprint's already been created. I would have to create a new blueprint for it. I think this is probably good enough for me. I don't think I have too many issues, at least with this as the starting point. Could have been worse, but I think this is enough to go with. So what I'm going to do, I still need to do this maybe 1.5 times more. One, maybe twice more. So let me go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am almost all the way up to the top. It stopped because I need to fill in some additional materials, but as you can see I did have to clear out manually because I set it to not excavate. I ended up having to clear out a lot of stuff manually, and I guess I did this on purpose. I do not remember, but this is like the perfect height on every single one of these levels. So this entire staircase worked out really well. So what I want to do is go ahead and start throwing in some of this stone because it's asking for 400 something blocks of stone. And if I come up here, well, let me go ahead and fill in all of this extra stuff. Some stairs maybe, and some of that. And let's go ahead and watch this finish up. You can see that it's actually building up the walls around me, which is very, very cool. That way I don't have to actually build this circle out either. So this will build up probably about to right here. I might have to trim off the top level. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this area right now. Did it... Yeah, I think it ran out of materials again. Let me go just check on that. Figure out which door it's in. Might have run out of stone. 27 missing. There you go. That should give it enough to finish all the way up to the top, you would think. Maybe it's missing something. Oh, it's still doing it. Okay. My mistake. Alright. There might be some little gaps here and there because this is probably down whenever I originally created the blueprint down there. It might have had some of these gaps behind the walls, but overall this is really nice. I couldn't have asked for anything better for the spiral staircase. There's definitely the things that I need to clean up in the center. I'm not worried about that too much. I could easily clean that up. I think I was trying to build it back, but it ran out of supplies. Some of this stuff I could have probably got rid of. And there we go. Little finishing touches here and there. And we should have a pretty good build of this spiral staircase all the way up to the Britannia area, which was my original plan that I just never got around to, and just playing around with the builders that basically fixed everything that I was hoping for. My next plan, obviously I'm not going to leave it like this because this is gross. Still need to clear out some of these additional spots that are just bad artifacts from just copying and paste the design from down there. Still need to have the lava flow from the center. So what that tells me is that up here I probably want to go ahead and create like a building of some sort, maybe like a dome, maybe similar to what I had down in my garden area with the little dome right there made out of glass. I might actually have something very similar for up here at the top of my staircase, but I haven't really decided on that. But I do believe that this is the wrapping up point. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. This was a pretty good start on any kind of Buildcraft stuff. I don't really do Buildcraft. It seems to be very old school. I know that they've been making a lot of efforts to create things that are a little bit more new and relevant, but it might be worth investigating some of this stuff in the future. I had considered doing the robots, but there's no recipes in here. We have the basic robot, but if we wanted to create like the carrier or the farmer, none of those recipes are actually in NEI, so I have no idea how to create those. They actually work. I tried them in a creative single-player world, but I don't know how to create them, which is an essential part to creating them. So I do hope that you enjoyed the episode. Maybe in the next episode we'll either tackle a building up here, or I might let it sit for a while until I figure out what I want to do with it. But I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you could rate and comment down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.